What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm back here on Borderlands 2 for the fourth time today. But if you really want to get technical about it, it's actually the first time for today because it's 2 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. And you're gonna be like, Mornin, why the fuck are you still up? Well, if you remember, about a month ago, I made a video showcasing some of the new guns that's gonna be in Sir Hammerlock's DLC. And in that video, I also talked about the possibility of Gearbox releasing skin and head packs for DLC for somewhere around $2 to $5 on Borderlands 2. And I was just making the rounds on the internet before I went to bed, and I came across these screenshots of the brand new skin and head DLC that's gonna be released on January 22nd. That's just 1 week after the Sir Hammerlock DLC. So, let's take a look at what some of these heads and skins look like. And the first one is the Commando head Covert Op, which kind of looks like a Navy SEAL. Let's take a look at the next head, and it's the Headbanger head, and it's kind of like a punk rockish theme. There's a lot of punk rock stuff in this game, so it's welcome to see Axton getting in on that act. And Axton's final head is a nasty looking skull zombie face that is actually pretty fucking sweet. To go along with that scary looking head, they bring another skin in called Delicious Flesh. His next skin is kind of Tron inspired, and it's called Advanced Warfare. And last, he has Crash Test Soldier, which is kind of like a hazard sign, and it looks pretty fucking cool. So we're moving on to Gage, the Necromancer, and her first head is called Necrosis, and it gives her a hood and some glowing green eyes, which are going to be pretty cool, especially when playing co-op with a few friends at nighttime. And her next head is called Horned Child, which is pretty crazy. It's actually kind of cool, but I don't know what's up with Gearbox and making bald-headed chicks. Why, Gearbox? Fucking why? So, let's move on to the next head, and it's called Furry Ferocity. And it's just like, you know, a little classic preppy girl look, which actually kind of goes with Gage if you put on her schoolgirl uniform. So that's going to be a nice compliment to an outfit that's already in the game. And moving on to her skins, she has the Warm and Fuzzy, which is kind of like every other skin that Gage already wears. And the next one is probably the coolest Necromancer. It's called Chaos Reigns. It's another punk rock inspired look, and I am really digging the black and the red. And her next skin is called Bring Out Your Dead. That's right, it's a Monty Python reference. For those of you guys that know about Monty Python and the Holy Grail, funny ass fucking movie. I'm not quite dead yet. I feel happy. Shit's fucking hilarious. Let's move on to Tamyra, the Siren, and her head, I don't know what they were thinking with this Pippi Longstocking look. It's called Pigtail Pugliest, and I have no clue why they would even do that to her. I'm sorry, Maya. And her next, I don't know why they do this to Maya. Why? But it's another bald-headed Maya. I'm sorry, Maya. I can't do anything about it. And just another really ugly looking head. Like, Maya has the ability to be a really pretty character, but you keep fucking her up and putting scars all over her and shit, Gearbox. Why? Why do you gotta do that to Maya? What did she do to you? Yeah, she probably melted your brain once or twice, right? So, anyway, this is probably the coolest skin that's being released in this pack, just because it's black and pink, and you could buy it, and you don't have to go out there and find it like her other black and pink one. But this is probably the skin that I'm gonna be rocking on my Siren at all motherfucking times. And like Axton's other skin, she has a Tron-inspired skin, which is kind of cool. Looks like it might glow in the dark a little bit, but I'm really liking the touches on her lipstick and eyes. That's gonna really bring out nighttime playstyle with those of you guys that like to play co-op. And her last outfit is an all-black, really slick-looking jumpsuit. So I'm actually feeling Maya's skins, but her head's Gearbox. Really? Stop fucking up her head. What are you doing to this beautiful, beautiful woman? And we're moving on to everybody's favorite badass midget, the Gunzerker Salvador. And his head is called Zerkerbot 2000, which is actually really cool. Salvador actually has some of the coolest looking heads in the game. And his next one is probably even cooler than anything he's ever had, except for the pirate booty head, which is pretty awesome. But this is even more awesome because it still has the glowing green eyes like the skull, but it's called the El Motherfucking Diablo. That is sick. It is a black devil's head. I want to play a Gunzerker just to wear that head. It is amazing. And his last head is called Major Malfunction, which is alright. It's not his best head, but as cool as the first two heads are, they can really phone it in on this one, and nobody's really going to give a fuck because the other two heads that they brought into this DLC are actually way better than this head. Moving on to Salvador Skin, if you take a look at the shirt, the skin is called You Mess With The Bull, and you get the fucking horns. That's right, it's devil horns, throw up the fucking metal horns, that's right. That's right, it's really fucking sick. I'm actually really feeling that shirt. Like I said, Salvador actually gets the most love from character customization in this game. It's actually kind of a shame, because like he gets everything and Maya just gets pissed on. So his next skin is called the Skin of Steel, and it kind of makes him look like he's made of steel. So if you combine that with the Zerkerbot 2000, you're gonna get kind of a bizarro looking character. And if you know Superman, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. And his next skin, I can't really read it. I think it's called In the Trenches, and it's like a military style skin, which those of you guys that do like military shooters, you can go ahead and make him look like an army dude. And that brings us all the way to the last, but not least, Zero, the Assassin. Now Zero has some really cool possibilities, but I only have 4 screenshots, 2 of the heads, 3 of the skins. So the first head is called Inferno, and I have no idea what that looks like, but it kind of looks like he has an ass growing off the back of his head, which, you know, if you're into ass heads, go ahead, pick that head up. And the next head is called Murder of Crows, and it looks like a scarecrow. This is another what the fuck moment where you thinking Gearbox. Like, honestly, a scarecrow? Like, I could have thought of a little bit something better to put on Zero, who actually has some really cool possibilities because of the way his character is laid out. So since I only have 2 screenshots of the heads, I'm not sure if he's going to only get 4 customizations, but they haven't released any word on that. But these are the skins. This one's called A Cleansing Fire, which is actually pretty striking. These are like really good looking, and it looked like they kind of glow in the dark, so I'm expecting to see a lot of really dark areas in the Hammerlock DLC when it's released in about 7 hours. And his next skin is called Obsidian Justice, which is another, you know, really cool black sleek suit that he has with some nice red touches to it. So those of you guys that like the dark look of Zero, then you're going to go ahead and want to get this pack. But the last one is called The Nature of Fear, and I'm just not really feeling it. I didn't really feel brown on Zero. I really think he sticks better with like really bright colors or really dark colors. Just a muddied green and brown look. I'm not really feeling it, but my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill, and this is the end of the video. We've taken a look at all the skins and heads that are going to be released January 22nd in the new DLC skin and customization pack. That's going to be the first of 3. So make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. If you could throw a like up on this video and share it with a few friends and show them some of the new shit that's coming in, that would be fucking lovely, because I haven't seen any other videos on this. So like I said, make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to see you guys later.